Hello, everyone, and welcome. So this is going to be my first ever box battle, if you will. I've definitely seen a lot more of these videos popping up because I watch a lot of breaks myself and stuff, and this has become a thing. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of like it too. Um, some of them are getting kind of weird as far as the products they're putting against each other, but like to me, especially like something equivalent like this. So like, yeah, you got brand new Donruss, you got a couple-year-old Donruss. Very similar product. They're both Donruss. They're both blasters. They're just a few years apart. And obviously some products have changed over time, not just the designs, but like what you can get in them. There are a lot of blasters that used to have guarantee this, that, and the other thing, and all it isn't a thing anymore. As far as what's in these things exclusively, you can tell it's changed from years. This one has hollow purple lasers, red and blue lasers. This one has a chance for optic rated rookies, seismics. So that kind of stuff changes and the design changes, but overall these things are very similar. They're only a couple seasons apart, so I figured, let's see what we can do, and see what we can hit from one to the other. So kind of compare them a little bit. So let's get right into it. I will probably alternate back and forth just to go, just to kind of see what's in each, if you will. Whoop. So we'll put the new Donruss, the brand new season's Donruss, on the left, and we'll put the older Donruss, the 22-23, on the right. Now, going into this, obviously, the NBA season is just wrapped up. We're getting into playoffs now. And, so this year just wrapped up. There have been some rookies who've really got to play well when they've got to play. Shout out Zach Edey for finally getting to play now. There's been guys who've looked good already. Quite a few, actually, solid rookies in this class. But you never know what's going to happen in a few years. The rookies from the class of 22-23 have been in the league longer, so there's definitely some good guys from that class. There's some really solid players, but there were probably a few more that people were pretty high on at the time who maybe now have not worked out so well. So it's hard to compare the rookie classes, but the actual cards as far as value and what you get out of them, I think can be kind of compared to some degree. So we'll start on the right and see what happens. I'm going to try to get through the base fairly quickly just to try to keep the video time down. I mean, these are, got Durant on the Nets. That's another thing I like going back and looking at old stuff too, because the NBA has such high turnaround on player movement that it's interesting to see these guys in a lot of these other jerseys from not that long ago. Oh, nice. We got start off with a green laser from here. We'll throw that up there for now. Joel Embiid. Our rated rookies. Oh, nothing too crazy out of there. I'll just make one big stack for each for now. I can go through them later. All right, let's flip over to 24-25. And as you can see, design-wise, I mean, they're, similar, but different. I think Donruss, as far as being not Prism, always has a pretty clean look to it. In Holland. Oh, wow. Okay, so I've opened a good decent amount of this year's Donruss, and I think I've only really pulled veterans on these green lasers. And to get a rated rookie, somebody was telling me in the comments of one of my videos that, I don't know how he knew this, but he seems right based on everything I've seen. You either tend to get basically all veterans or all rookies on this. So this whole blaster box might be full of these, and that would be awesome because that'd give us a chance to hit somebody big on one of those. So we'll see how it goes, but so that would be cool. All right, Silva. LaMelo. Yeah, it's only one pack in, but I would definitely have to, at present, say that the newer blaster is winning. If I was to, bump the camera. If I was to pick something right now, I would say the newer blaster is winning, but not to say we can't pull something real big out of the older one. Yeah, D-Mitch on, Cavaliers, but his Utah jersey. Suns, Chris Paul. All right, well, this one had a rookie in it. The old one, Shaden Sharp. That's cool. Oh, nice. LeBron Bomb Squad. That's also cool. And our rated rookies. All right. Back to the new blaster. can also see the configuration has changed between years too, where they're putting this stuff in the middle now, whereas, yep, I think they're all going to be, all the green lasers for this are going to be rated rookies. That is awesome. Gives us a chance to hit something real good, because there's some good rookies in this class I really like, so that'd be cool. Well, pack 2 definitely went to the older box, but hey, Ben Simmons. Whoa. Halliburton. Wow, he looks young in that picture. Christian Braun, rated rookie. All right, this will be the halfway point for these. Oh. Zealous. Ooh, well that's interesting. Yeah, that is a change to that. Definitely not all rookies. 2, but that makes me wonder. Kevin Durant, Bomb Squad. Yeah, that's interesting. I kind of thought they might all end up being rookies. All right. Well, I would say right now at the halfway point, it's probably pretty close. We haven't hit anything super crazy in either one of them. Giannis. Luka complete players. Jabari Smith Jr. Mitchell. Oh, as I say, there's another veteran, but yeah, it's actually one of the other ones because it's numbered. Julius Randle. Boy, it's hard to see with that shine. Sorry. Looks like 163 of 299. It's a little higher numbered, but it's actually a pretty cool looking card. I like the pattern on that. I haven't pulled one of these out of Donruss to that numbering. I've pulled some other numbered cards, but not to 299. So the pattern on it looks kind of cool. All right. Sorry, D. Mitch. You got a Giannis. Well, I would definitely say at this point that numbered card definitely puts it to the side of the newer blaster. 2 packs left in each. I'll have to move some of the base out of the way here for these. There we go. A little room again here. Oh, that's cool. Great Expectations, Chet Holmgren. That is definitely the best rookie card we've hit so far. Dyson Daniels, not bad either. All right. Oh, Jalen Wells, rated rookie. That's cool. Yeah, so we hit 2 rookies right away, which made me a little optimistic to hit all rookies in this, and then now we're back to vets. I feel like I've pulled the same De'Aaron Fox past the rock insert. I haven't won that much Donruss, and I feel like I've pulled it at least 3 or 4 times already, but... All right, 1 pack left for each. Boy, it's really close right now, to be honest with you. I don't know. Mellow. Kunis. Oh yeah, for the New Orleans, yeah. And the last rookies for this one. Well, we hit that Chet. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like at this point, it's close because neither one of them really was great, but I'd almost have to give it to the newer one here, just even without this last pack, just because of the numbered card. But let's see what we can get in the last pack here. Maybe we can pull even further away. Oh, Klingon rated rookie. That's cool. Monk. I feel like I've pulled this version of this for the Zealous quite a few times too. All right. Well, nothing super amazing in either one of them, to be honest. You know, we got quite a few, the green lasers, which I do think look cool. Got a couple of them in rookies here. Not maybe the biggest rookies. It would have been really cool to get like a Zach Edey or a Stephon Castle in that green laser. That'd have been awesome. But we get a numbered Julius Randle wearing his Knicks jersey, but the Timberwolves. That's cool. The other one, yeah, that Chet. That Chet's cool. Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't a ton beyond that. That Shaden Sharp looks cool, and LeBron Bomb Squad, but yeah, I don't know. Neither one of them really tore it up, but I would definitely have to say that the 24-25 won in this if I was to declare a winner. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Again, this is, to me, kind of a fun experiment to compare these products, and I like ripping older stuff anyway. So, if I can get something that parallels well with something new that comes out, I will certainly do this again, because it was kind of fun actually to compare them and get to see them together like this, because I don't always think about the cards. Let's grab a base card from here. So the designs, it changes. Again, these are a couple of years apart, and the design does change over time, and they're still similar, and I do like Donruss. Again, for not being Prism, I do like the design on Donruss most years, so at least they're good-looking cards, and, the inserts can tend to be decent overall in Donruss. I like the rookie cards. I like rated rookie. I don't know. I've just always been a big fan of rated rookie as far as rookie cards go, so they tend to be cool. So, but yeah, I said I definitely feel like 24-25 won. Let me know in the comments below if you feel differently. Like maybe you, just based on some of the rookies or some of the inserts from the 22-23, maybe you like that one better. I thought 24-25, but again, to me, the numbered card kind of pushed it over, so. But all right, everyone, this is a little longer video than I like to make, but hopefully it was worth it. If you stuck to the end, I appreciate it. Everybody, have a great day.